In this tutorial, we'll cover a new day of editing, which means you duplicate your sequence. So you're going to navigate back to your Avid project. So you first need to log into Edit Share, double click here. Log in using your username password you utilized to get onto the computer to begin with. So go ahead and mount your media drive, hit the drop down, choose M for your letter, again, my media drive. And everything should be stored on your media drive. So that's where all your footage should be. You shouldn't need to mount to the class media drive. The Dropbox is utilized just for projects when you turn them in. Everything should be housed on your media drive. So you should only ever need to mount that one. And go ahead and double click Media Composer. Now, when it first opens up, you'll have to navigate to your media drive. Right now, this one's looking to the hard drive of the computer itself. So you're going to click the file folder here to browse. Go to this PC, choose your media drive, go to your Avid Projects folder, and just select that folder. So choose Avid Projects, then you can hit select. And when you do that, all Avid projects within that folder will appear here listed. You can sort them according to frame rate, name, project type, creation dates, what I sorted mine by. So I scroll down to the bottom. This is my most recent Guess Who that I've been working on. So I'm going to select it, and then I'll hit open. If your Avid doesn't look like it normally does at this point, go ahead and check out our Workspaces tutorial to get your Avid workspace set back up to its default position. So in here, mine looks good. All my bins are closed, which means they'll all be unlocked when I open them. So I'm going to go to my current cut bin. And you'll see I have my current cut in here. Just one cut will ever be in here. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to hit Control D. You cannot right click and duplicate a sequence. You have to hit Control D. And then I'm going to go ahead and rename this end portion so it's 02 instead of 01. And then I take the first version, I'm going to drag it and drop it into my previous cut bin. So this is where all your previous cuts are going to be stored in this bin. And so this one will have more than one cut, but your current cut bin will only ever have one cut you're working with. The reason we do this is because if you're experimenting a lot with your director in terms of making a lot of dramatic changes or just a lot of adjustments to it, it's always nice to have a different version that you can go back to if you need to. And you can also copy and paste stuff from one sequence to another. So say you've worked on one, you've done a lot of work, you come back in, only half of it plays the way you thought it would. You can just copy and paste half of it that works with the other half that works from another sequence. So always make sure every day you come in, you're creating a new sequence or you're starting to do big changes with the sequence, go ahead, click on it, hit Control D to duplicate, and just increase that version number, and then you're all set to start editing.